Hey, good evening everybody. This is Michael Frank. I'm the product manager for SnowEx, and we're here at the GIE show today in Louisville, Kentucky. And we're doing something a little unique. We're doing a Facebook Live. So this is my first time. Hopefully some of you guys are tuning in now. And what we're going to do is we're going to take you around the booth, show you some of our new products, and if you have any questions, feel free to write them on the comments section there, and we'll keep it going as long as you guys are engaged. So we're going to give you a little bit of time to log on. All right, first of all, we're going to start off with Liqui Max. So here we've got a 2017 Ford Super Duty F250. On this truck, we've got a 9.5-foot V plow. This here's our gray mild seal moldboard, and we've also got the accessory wing. So this plow is over 11 feet in straight blade right now. So what I'm going to do is show you a little bit about how Liqui Max works. Liqui Max is our new downforce accessory. It can be added to any of our SnowEx plows. So if you're interested in learning how you can increase your scraping ability, it's great for back dragging, really great for some of our light duty plows. Talk to your dealer, but I'm going to show you a little bit about how it works. So the first thing about this HDV that I want to show everybody is just the stacking capability of this product. This thing stacks incredibly high. Here we've got it in scoop. One of the other unique things about the HDV is the double acting cylinders. So what that allows you to do is you have one touch operation. So you can go one touch scoop, one touch V, or you can angle it just like a straight blade with a touch of a button. Very efficient to use. But now I'm going to show you how Liqui Max works. So one of the cool things about Liqui Max is you don't lose your ability to float. So when you drop the plow, I've got this in one touch float. I hit bottom button down, it puts the plow in float. If you press the down button again, it's going to activate Liqui Max. As you can see, the headgear comes up into the truck. You can see the action, the pushing force going into effect here. Show you again. It's in float. Don't lose your ability to use float by pushing the down button for just a second or two. You're able to apply downforce. So, you're probably wondering what else we've got going on here.
We've got 28 people watching right now.
All right, 28 viewers. Well, tell your friends. We'll make it go as long as we can. Here we're showing something that you've probably not seen before. This is our UTV straight blade product. It's kind of like the debut here today. This product is weighing in at just a little over 250 pounds. It's a 6-foot wide blade, and we're releasing it in season. So if you're interested, reach out and tell one of your dealers that you'd like to learn a little bit more about our UTV straight blade. But over to the right, we've got a full UTV setup here. We call this the ultimate sidewalk setup. This here is a Bobcat UTV. And on the front of it here, we've got our UTV V plow. What we're demonstrating here is the narrow V and scoop of this product. One of the unique things about it is that it can V down to 60 inches, which is 5 feet, which makes it excellent for sidewalks. So if you look here, we're simulating what it would be like. Our UTV plow is also very unique because it has trip edge technology and double acting cylinders, just like the HDV that we just talked about. And one of the really cool things here on the back is our drop pro spreader.
So Michael, a question came through, is the UTV plow hydraulic or manual?
Yeah, so our UTV plow is totally hydraulic. It has a hydraulic lift cylinder and it has dual hydraulic angle cylinders that are double acting. So this is going to perform like a commercial plow, but it's made specifically for UTVs. So good question. It does not use a winch or any type of rope or anything like that. Fully hydraulic. So on the back of this Bobcat here, we've got our Drop Pro spreader. The really cool thing about the Drop Pro spreader is that what it does is it literally drops the material exactly where you want it. So as you can see, there's no spinner. It's not broadcasting the material. So what it's going to do is it's going to drop it in this exact width straight onto the pavement. So we're simulating a sidewalk here once again. This one here has a 50-inch drop width. And what that does is that allows you to put the material exactly where you want it. You can control it. You're not getting it on your landscaping, tearing up any type of lawn or whatever. And it's also, you're able to be much more efficient with your material use because you're not, broadcasting over a wide range. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know.
I think he's coming in tomorrow.
So that first question was from Chase, but Chris said, he said, sorry I'm late, but can you talk about Straight Max?
All right, if you guys want to talk about Straight Max, I'll probably do it better this time.
Sure.
So, we're just walking by another one of our sidewalk pieces here. This is the VSS 1000. This is a liquid sprayer. It's a 100-gallon tank. It does come with a 50-foot hose reel, and it has a 48-inch wide boom. So again, these are products that are specifically designed for sidewalk applications. But I'm going to get back over here to Straight Max. So here I am again at our HDV plow on this 2017 Ford.
Chris is also wondering how many pounds of downforce does it put down?
Yeah, that's a great question. This is hydraulically driven, so it uses pressure in the cylinder. So we don't measure in pounds. The best thing that I can do is tell you that it is preset from the factory to be the exact appropriate amount of force, and I can show you how it works. So if you were to drop the blade, here we have it in a one-touch float. So your float is illuminated. At this point, you still have the ability to use float. The cylinder can go up and down with the contours of the ground, but by pressing the down button one more time for about 2 seconds, activates the Straight Max function, and now you're actively pressing down on the blade with downforce. One of the things about the Straight Max feature is that it's completely active. So what that means is when you are plowing, if you're going up a hill or down into a dip or something, it will relieve pressure and reactivate force automatically to maintain contact with the ground. So that's really unique. If you want to take it off, you just simply press the up button, it goes off, and you can put it back on whenever you feel like it. One of the great things about it, something that we do that's a little bit unique, is that this can be added to your plow at any time. So if you bought a SnowEx Automatics lift system plow last year, you can take it to your dealer and have them add the Straight Max feature at any time. It's very, very affordable and adds a lot of value to your product. So yeah, if you're interested in it, in learning more about Straight Max or getting it put on your plow, reach out to your dealer. Otherwise, I'll keep moving around the booth. We've got a load of products here.
Justin's wondering about plows for skid steers.
We are not showing any skid steers here today, but SnowEx does have a wide range of skid steer applications. All 4 of our HD plows, which are 7.5, 8, 8.5, and 9-foot blades. There is a skid steer big box option, and what that is it's a universal plate for skid steers, and it uses your onboard hydraulics. So you just use your quick connect coupler system to control the angle of the blade. So it's a great option. One of the other things that we have is the speed wing. And that's really, I think, the best plow for any skid steer because it has wings that think for themselves. So you're going to be that much more efficient whenever you're operating your skid steer. And like I said, it uses the onboard hydraulics of the skid steer, so you're not doing any wires, there's no extra controls or anything like that. And you can get out there and be more efficient using wings on your skid steer. So, yeah, great question.
The guy who asked us to come back to the Scrape Max said that he's getting it put on his plow tomorrow. So,
all right.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
Chris.
Great to hear.
Yeah. So
tell the dealer that you heard about it here on the live feed at GIE.
That's right.
Okay, well, I'm going to go over to the other side of the booth. Over here, we've got a ton of liquid equipment. Liquids are something that's growing in the industry right now. A lot of activity, a lot of questions around it. So one of the unique things that we're doing at SnowEx is we're focusing a lot on the education side of things. So we're doing training sessions here all show. We're not doing any right now because this is the sneak peek. This is the dealer night that's going on right now. So tomorrow, when all the end users and everyone will be at the show, we'll be doing liquid training sessions throughout the day, just informing people about the benefits of liquid and how it can help them, not only do a better job for their clients, but also use less chlorides. It's better for the environment. And there's also a lot of opportunity for you to be more efficient, spend low costs of ownership, all those type of things. So what I'm gonna do.
Mark was wondering what kind of trip edge is on. I'm assuming he's talking about this plow.
The type of trip edge?
Yeah. So yeah, so what type of trip edge?
Yeah. So our HDV plow is a trip edge. This one here is the 9.5 footer. So it has 3 compression springs on the back. The 8.5 foot, the smaller version, only has 2 compression springs. And one of the unique things about it is we do have an adjustable center cutting edge so that you can maintain, the tight tolerances so that you're getting a clean scrape, not letting any snow between them. On the wings, on these accessory bolt-on wings, which are 10.5 inches wide on each side, we have a urethane edge on those.
Hey, want to finish off over here? At
Yeah,
the,
we'll go over to, we got a whole bunch of other stuff over here. I'll just touch briefly. New this year for SnowEx, we've come out with a new electrical system for our 4 most popular tailgates, the Pro tailgates and the Bulk Pro tailgates. We just have a display stand here, allowing people to simulate using them. One of the unique features of our new control system is that it has pre-wired and pre-built-in accessory options. So if you purchase a tailgate and you'd like to put a work light on it, or add a vibrator to our 575, anything like that, there's a module in the back on the tailgate, and you can utilize that module to add the accessories, and it'll automatically light up these buttons, vibrator, work light, whatever it may be, even pre-wet on the 1875. And you can add it right there and control it right on your control, no extra wires or anything like that. That's really one of the main benefits here. Down here on the corner, we've got our Liqui Max. This is a 500-gallon Liqui Max system. The Liqui Max product was new last year. And what this is it's a liquid sprayer. It's available in 4 sizes: 300-gallon, which would be typical for like your F250, like you saw over there. 500-gallon, probably more suitable for a flatbed 350 type application. We do have a 750-gallon, which is more like a Class 4 vehicle. And then our biggest and our largest capacity is 1,250 gallons. So you're going to be looking at a Class 5 vehicle probably there. Just to show you a couple features of the Liqui Max. This unit here is our deluxe control system. So the unique thing about this is you have the ability to input speed control. We recommend a GPS. We have GPS enabled units. And with the GPS, it's going to read your speed and automatically control the pump pressures and flows to maintain the consistent application rate. It sprays out of this 8-foot wide boom here. The boom has the ability to do 3 lanes, driver's side lane, passenger side lane, and your center lane. It uses boomless spray nozzles to get the passenger and the driver's side lane. so that you're able to go a full 24 feet with only an 8-foot boom. This one here has an optional hose reel, which is great for spot treatments, stairs, anything like that. So if you're interested in getting into liquids, you know, Liqui Max is definitely designed to help lower, I guess, the education level because of that control, having all of our knowledge built into it, so we can. Sorry, it's pretty busy here. But yeah, I mean, if you're interested in getting into liquids, we've got everything from walk-behind liquids to UTV spreaders or sprayers, all the way up to large truck sprayers. And the final thing I'll talk about here is just our Brine Pro. So one of the most common questions when anyone's thinking about getting into liquid is, you know, where am I going to get my brine? Well, we've designed a brine maker. This brine maker is designed specifically for the commercial contractor or even your small municipalities. What we did is we wanted to focus on building something that could be used by our contractors in what they had available to them. And what I mean by that is not everyone has access to an 1.5-inch water line or 2-inch water line, high flow, stuff like that. So ours is designed around a garden hose, which is your 15 to 18 gallons per minute of flow. So you can be set making brine with only just your typical water inlet and a 220 volt power source, which is very common in any shop. Some of the unique things about this is it has a top load hopper. This is just like loading any of our truck mounted hopper spreaders. So if you have a skid steer or front end loader or anything like that, you're used to loading these hoppers. And what it does is it's completely automated. If you look over here, it's not actually turned on, but we have a touchscreen display, and it's going to control the brine making process for you, adding water and salt at the appropriate intervals and mixing it in this large chamber here. And then what it does is once it's reached the appropriate salinity, it'll flow into this back tank and it'll automatically transfer to one of your tank farms, your storage tanks that you may have outside or anything like that. So if you're interested in learning about how to make brine, you know, we've certainly got some products here that'll help you get there. I don't know if there's any other questions.
Mark is wondering what the cost. He said the cost of the brine unit, but I'm assuming he means this one.
Yeah, the Brine Pro lists for about $26,000, and that's for the unit itself. So if you're interested in learning, you know, more about the total cost of ownership or installing it, you know, go on our dealer locator and reach out to one of our dealers. If you look at the Liquid Solutions tab there, it'll say Brine Maker and Liqui Max dealer. Those are the dealers that carry the Brine Pro. So, yeah, I mean, reach out to them and learn more.
Want to close up?
All right, I guess that's it. They're kicking me out here, but thanks for joining us here at the GIE show. Again, we're coming to you live from the SnowEx booth, and keep those questions coming. I'm sure some of our helpers can answer them online once we turn off the live feed here.